What's Gucci and the Lucci, guys? I am so sorry about the delay. Oh, yeah, okay, bro. So yeah, we are at the Salah rest area.
Don't dox the fuck out of us.
What? You think there's gonna be a fucking stream sniper? Oh, well, actually, you're right.
Yeah.
Fun fact, when I started streaming, one of my dreams is to be able to do an IRL stream by doing road trips. And look, here we are right now.
Yeah.
Guess what? Like 3 years later, my dream came true, doing an IRL stream in a road trip. So yeah, it's pretty nice. If I became a full-time streamer, like the size of fucking extra Emily, I guess.
Okay.
Or like E-Rob. Actually, no, E-Rob's a bit too small. Sorry, E-Rob.
Dude, he's already got a wonky eye. He's got so much shit gone wrong with him, and then you call him a small streamer despite being like, dude,
I'm sorry.
digging him into the fucking ground.
Yeah,
L-Rob.
Trying to like improve on is just being more honest about my feelings. And I've been working about that because like I'm just too scared to say how I feel because I might hurt other people and other people will abandon me.
Yep.
And all that stuff.
Yep.
That was my biggest fear.
Why are you dropping truth bombs, dude?
Oh, I'm sorry. I did not mean to do that.
Your like dying wish would be to fuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I know virgin take.
So let's do that at Twitchcon.
What? Welcome to Oregon! Lewis and Clark. Clark and Lewis. Lewis and Clark. I forgot the rest of the lyrics.
American heroes.
I think it was something like that. We're traveling to west to discover a new star. And I forgot the lyrics of this song. It's been like fucking more than 10 years. It's been singing my elementary school. Lewis and Clark, Clark and Lewis, they fucking discovered the Northwest. Straight to the bottom, and the team goes scrap. We are about to approach Idaho.
Idaho, baby!
Woohoo!
Gotta get over the Snake River yet?
Yeah, we're in the
Look at that.
Idaho! Idaho! And guess what? We're gonna be, driving through Idaho, and then after that, Nevada.
Yeah, baby!
Yo, what's up, guys? We're at a motel right now, and originally we were planning on like sleeping in the car, but it's not gonna work out because well, first of all, my friend, his leg is dying and he just wants something to like lay on the bed, and also like sleeping in the car is gonna be uncomfortable and it's gonna be super cold, so we have to like spend the night at the motel. Yeah, here we are in Twin Falls, and yeah, we're just like resting up, and hopefully we're gonna wake up early pretty much when daylight comes, and yeah, and we're just gonna drive straight to Las Vegas. But yeah, I'm exhausted right now. I'm gonna go to bed, and I'll see you guys in Las Vegas with more beautiful sceneries.
Oh, KJ, you're not coming? Oh man, I was so excited for you to be here tomorrow, dude. That's a bummer. Oh man, KJ, I wish you were gonna be here. I was so excited to meet you.
I do! I want to see you too in a band!
Solo. Like last year, Fourth showed up to San Diego. But yeah, this year, Fourth was trying to come, the bomb was trying to come, you were gonna be here. But to be honest, after last year, I was like, oh, San Diego peaked. There's no way it could get any better.
No!
This year's been a billion times better.
Before we move on to news of the week, I just want to address a few things. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I got this. I got this. I got this. All right. Yeah. Sorry to. Yeah. I know it's rough. It's rough, man. I don't know what to tell you guys, but it's just rough. But real talk, though. Real talk. So, I am gonna So. Okay, sorry. Okay, let me. Sorry, everything's like going like in my mind right now, but so I'm gonna explain the whole situations, more details on why the road trip to Las Vegas to go TwitchCon got canceled. I wanna like and before I explain more details, I just want to let you guys know, please do not harass or give death threats to my friends. Please do not DM him or anything. It's not his fault. I'm just gonna make it clear that it's not his fault. I mean, the condition he was at was pretty bad. It was rough. So yeah, I'm just gonna explain the whole situation, and I'm also gonna do some FAQ questions, like the frequently asked questions. So like, obviously the first one people want to know is how am I feeling right now? As of right now, I'm still feeling disappointed, heartbreak, sad, and I will say that I am feeling super frustrated right now, but I have like calmed down, and yeah, and I just want to give a shout out to my friend who reaches out to me. Specifically, I want to give a shout out to Shane, Ryan, and Time for reaching out to me, checking up on me to see if I'm okay. And I just want to say thank you guys for the people that reaches out to me and checking up on me if I'm fine. So I just want to give a quick shout out to them. I want to give a shout out to the rest of my homies for understanding the situation and yeah, like uh understanding the situation and all these circumstances and still support me. So yeah. And again, I'm sorry that I couldn't make any promise to go TwitchCon. Let's see. It's okay, man. Take your time. We chill. We are not the COD community. True, we chill. Yo, what's up, H-Wick? Thanks, man. Yo. Hey, thank you, guys. I really do appreciate the support. Honestly, it means a lot to me, but yeah, it's rough that, yeah, the whole TwitchCon, we were like so close. We were like 8 hours away. But yeah, my friend just does not have like he is like um he just couldn't make it with the current condition. I'll explain more of that later. So, oh, and I guess that leads to the second question. People are gonna ask why was going to TwitchCon got canceled. So I did explain that during my announcement on Discord and also on Twitter. But to make it more detailed, so pretty much what happened was that like even before when we arrived Twin Fall, where that's where we stop and rest at, my friend told me that he was feeling shit, but he was still motivated to go. So like the whole story was that like he was starting to feel shit, not feeling well when we arrived at the pit stop in Pendleton. And then once we kept on going and going, he felt more shit and shit. And then so we stopped by at Twin Fall at a motel, a very cheap motel, and we just slept there. We tried to sleep, but um yeah, unfortunately both of us could not sleep. But despite that, for me, I still have the energy. But my friend, I believe like the last moment was like my friend where he could not sleep. Like he just had trouble sleeping. Like every 30 minutes or an hour, he always wakes up. And I kind of felt the same way as well. And then that was like the final blow that like yeah, like he could not make it. Like by the time when like morning, like I think around 7:30ish. Yeah, like 7:30 or 7 o'clock, he told me saying that, hey, I don't think I can make it based on his condition. He was feeling sick. He has nausea. Like his body was very stiff from driving, which makes sense. He was feeling nausea. And his anxiety went to the roof and all that stuff. I tried to calm him down and I tried to like convince him and that like we can make it. Like, hey, you got this, we can make it. I wasn't like forcing him to, but like I was just like convincing him that like, yo, like we can do this, man. Like if you need anything, like I could like get you snacks and all that stuff. So he was like during that time like there was still a bit of hope that maybe we might make it. So I gave him some snacks and all that stuff from his car and yeah, and obviously it wasn't really helping much and he was like, "Listen, man, like I'm not feeling good right now. Like if we were driving um like right now like we would have gotten like a car accident or whatever." And yeah, he was like again like he couldn't sleep like this, like both me and him could not sleep. But for me I was more energetic, but for him he was like he could like tapped out any time. So like that's how bad of the condition it was. And then there was like more to it, but that's all I can recall. And also like he just cannot afford to like drive. Like he was doing math in his brain, which I told him like, bro, like it's gonna make yourself worse. Like it's gonna have your anxiety be worse. But he was doing math in his brain, and he was like, yeah, I just cannot drive from like Seattle to Las Vegas, which is like a 17-hour drive. And yeah, I mean it's a pretty long drive. So yeah. And which leads to another question, why I couldn't drive my friend's car to take turns. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people are gonna like speculate on this, but I'm just gonna say that my friend's car is much different than my car that I usually drive. His car is manual. And what manual is that like back in the old days where like it's a stick shift where like you're changing gears and shit, right? And automatic is like it's like park, reverse, neutral, and then forward, 4D, right? Forward driving or something, some shit like that. But like his car was different. And and I and also like his car was kind of in a bad shape as well. So if I fucked up his car, yeah, it's GG. Like we would have been stranded in the middle of nowhere if I fucked up his car. So yeah, and that's the main reason why I couldn't drive my friend's car. Is literally because it's in manual. So close yet so far. Health comes first. It's a good decision. Is he feeling better? Yeah, so I reached out to him today. He's feeling much better. He still feels really tired, but he's feeling like a lot better, like a lot better. So yeah, he is feeling good. And that's why you're learning manual driving. For me, though, yeah, maybe it's nice to have to learn manual driving, but at this point, like, I don't know if there's any newer cars that does manual driving at this point, at least here in the US, because all the cars are automatic. And I'll be honest, I just like automatic. Automatic is just where it's at because like you don't need to worry about like other shit. You could just all you need to do is focus on the road, use your fucking two hands on the steering wheel. That's literally it. Nothing else. And that's why I like automatic cars. Well, okay, not auto driving. I'm not talking about auto driving like fucking Tesla, like auto drive. I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about automatic, where you're controlling the steering wheel, but you don't need to do this some bullshit stick shift, like you're just like jerking off or whatever. God, like manual's just so weird, but whatever. Next question, that people would definitely would ask, why I didn't use my car to drive to Las Vegas. This is a big reason that people should understand that my car is not bought. It's not being purchased. My car is on a lease, and there's a certain mileage, there's a certain cap of the mileage that I can drive. Otherwise, like, if I over exceed the mileage, I have to pay extra. And I don't think that's worth it. So, yeah, I'm not gonna pay extra money. So, yeah, that's the main reason why I want my friends, and my friends like also volunteer to drive his car as well. So yeah. If my car was not leased, then yeah, I would totally 100%, like I would definitely 100% will use my car and I would literally just drive all the way. And yeah, I do have the energy to drive. Okay, I guess I could talk about that question. So, is my tickets being refunded and also the hotel as well? The answer is no. Twitch, so the way Twitch, con, once you pay the ticket, is non-refundable. You cannot refund it. And as for the hotel that we reserved, since like the day where we canceled, which was on Friday, we couldn't like refund it. If we decided to cancel the whole trip on Thursday, we would have gotten a refund from the hotel. But unfortunately, we couldn't get any refund. However, my friend did compensate me. He did pay me back with the Twitch ticket, which was like $149, and then the hotel fee that I paid him for him to reserve, it was like $290. So that's like $440 right there. And I just want to give a shout out to my friend for refunding me. Like, huge W to him, and he felt really bad if I don't get the refund. Like, I mean, the thing is that he got fucked, but I get fucked even more, if that makes sense. But I mean, yeah, man, yeah, it's rough. It's definitely rough. And I just want to stress you enough, guys, that like this decision was not made lightly. It was not made lightly, and he was like, and we did had a talk, and it was a bit of a back and forth. But like in the end, we just decided that it's best to like just go home. And I just don't want my friends to feel really bad, especially like during Vegas. Now, the main question that people are gonna ask, why didn't we take the airplane to Las Vegas in the first place? And honestly, we should have taken the airplane. But we did the math. The airplane ticket to Las Vegas from Seattle to Las Vegas was super expensive. It was so pricey. Like I've done my research and all that stuff. I tried to find the cheapest airplane ticket. Then again, like it was like the cheapest one I found round trip was like $300. So, and we thought like cars would be a cheaper options like traveling by cars. And also, it was my friend's original idea that he wants to do a road trip, and I tag along because I love road trip. I don't know if you guys know me about this, but I fucking love road trip. I love it so much. I love traveling by car. Like, I don't want to ride an airplane unless if I have to. Like, for example, traveling from Seattle to Seoul, South Korea, yeah, you need a plane. But if it's like, let's say, traveling from Seattle to LA, for example, you don't really need to ride an airplane. It's just convenient, but it's definitely drivable. And I just love road trips because you get to enjoy the scenery on the ground. Like, you get to see when you're like traveling from the forest to the mountains to the deserts and the plain. Like, it's very beautiful to see. And I feel like that road trips is so underrated that people don't really value on. It's so beautiful, like, to travel by car. Like, I'm telling you guys, it is very beautiful. So yeah, that's the main reason. And at the time, my friend, he said he loves road trip, but then after that incident, he's like, yeah, fuck road trip. We're not doing road trip ever again. I'm like, holy shit. So yeah, like, next time if we're gonna do some traveling, we're gonna take an airplane. Like, 100% airplane. Even if the plane ticket costs a lot. We'll still pay for it. Because at least we are actually going and like to an actual destination. So, last question, a very touching question. Am I still friends? Am I still friends with him? And did I forgive him for canceling out the entire trip? I do forgive him, and I'm still friends with him. He did ask me earlier, yeah, like, I told him that, yo, we're still friends, we're still homies, and I still forgive him. Despite like my disappointment and heartbreak, I still forgive him. And again, I'm gonna say this loud and clear that I value more on my friend's health than the actual trip. Health is like whether it's like mental health or physical health, it is very important. Like, health is a top priority than the actual trip. So yeah. Twitch, if you're watching this stream right now, please, please, I beg of you, have TwitchCon take place in Seattle or Vancouver, BC next year. I beg of you, please. Please, please, please have TwitchCon be in Seattle or Vancouver, Canada. Like, I would do anything.